Hello! It is a beautiful, brisk fall morning here in Alberta, Canada. It's September 6th. We had our first frost for the upcoming winter season about 2 mornings ago. And since we had frost, our plans to harvest has now been pushed forward because all the squash, all the pumpkins, it took a bit of a knock. So you're gonna join me as I harvest pumpkin. We're gonna pull out corn. Our corn did not do well this year. It was a total disaster. It was just not warm enough. Not a very good warm summer for us. So we're gonna pull out squash, pumpkin, corn. We need to pull out the tomatoes. So you're gonna join me as I take care of business. Yeah. Normally we would give this to the chickens to eat so they can eat off the leaves, but I don't know if you can tell on the video, it's not so good for eating anymore. So this will sadly be going to the garbage. And no, we don't have a compost pile yet. For our current situation, we don't have time for that yet, but maybe one day in the future. For now, this will just have to go to the garbage. I will say that our squash or pumpkin harvest actually came out a little bit better than I thought it would. So this here is what you call Hubbard Squash. So this is a fairly popular pumpkin to eat in South Africa. It's not very well known in Canada, but my husband and I, we really enjoy this. And here is another South African pumpkin, which sadly it did not quite come out looking the way that it's supposed to be looking, but we will see. I think if we cut it open, it will still be salvageable. It's called a Boerpampoen, which if you translate it directly, farmer's pumpkin. So it's supposed to be a little bit bigger, well, quite a bit bigger, flatter, and white. So, but I think these will still be good enough to eat. And then here is what kind of impressed me a bit. We got more corn than I thought we would have. So not big. They're not big at all. But hey, we got little mini sweet corns, which I didn't think we would get any. It's amazing what you find once you start pulling things out and taking it apart. So here's all the corn that I pulled out. This is gonna go to the cows and the horses because they love eating these stems. And some of them even still have like teeny weeny little corns on it. Kind of like what you'll see here. Oh, the animals love that. It's like a tiny little snack for them. Makes their mouths water. And here is the garbage pile. I brought over my wheelbarrow so I can haul it out to the garbage bin, which luckily isn't far, but I am not gonna walk that many times. So I did some weeding too in between. And Luna, as I was pulling out all the pumpkins and stuff that was covering the ground, caught herself 2 mice as well. She is an impressive hunter. Look at that. Hey, Looney? Yeah, you're impressive. Anyway, so see? Empty, still needs slight bit of cleanup, clean up some weeding that still needs to be done. This is the ugliest thing. When we moved in here, the previous guy that lived here used this as a fire pit. Now, I mean, this is gigantic. You can do a bonfire in here. And we don't need a big thing like this for a fire pit. So we decided, since this glorious, gigantic thing is sitting in the backyard, we'll just fill it with dirt and give it a purpose that works for us. So for next year, after I clean this up, instead of planting corn and squash and pumpkin again, we are going to try and turn this into a strawberry patch and see if that works better. Well, it looks a little rugged and rough right now. I'm going to, after I haul away the garbage, there's Jeff and Luna. Jeff is the cat. Luna is the Dalmatian, if you haven't figured that out by now. I'm gonna go grab my weed whacker and just clean this up a little bit, because yeah, I don't want to leave that till after winter. It's just gonna lay down flat with the snow and then look really bad next year. this looks way better. Perfect? Far from. Pretty? Nope. But at least it looks clean again. And you know what? If it's not pretty, it's okay. Because luckily pretty soon it's all going to be covered in snow again. And still some weeding to do, but I will worry about this when I plant over my strawberry plants that I have, in hopes that they might come back and survive it till next year. My husband asked me to cut off the roots of the corn because the cows don't like eating it and then they have a hard time biting it off. So that is what I'll get done now. And then that is this one done, and there is more. The next cleanup I have to do is this little triangle here that we decided to plant some spaghetti squash and give it a try. We've never planted it before. I do know that they're supposed to be a little bit bigger than what they actually are, but you know what, we're gonna harvest what we have, and yeah, when we process it we will see what we get, but we will see what it's like on the inside. So here is our spaghetti squash harvest. It's looks bigger on the video than it actually is. Let me put my hand there for size reference. This is the smallest one. The biggest one, probably not too bad. But I know they do become bigger, or they're supposed to be bigger. So, oh well. That's the spaghetti squash harvest. I know people use these as spaghetti replacements or alternatives. But if you have any ideas for me for recipes, please do share them in the comments below. Well, folks, I am exhausted. It doesn't feel like I did a whole lot, but man, am I ever tired. I even have like a dirt mustache now. So let me turn the phone around and show you. I picked up all the squash and pumpkins with my wheelbarrow and brought it over to the pump house. I'm going to put it on a little. So here is today's harvest. And I have this little wooden rack that I got from someone. Not really what it's made for, what I'm using it for, but I think it's gonna work pretty fine. And I'm gonna put it here in the pump house. Somewhere here I'll make a space and move my old Christmas garbage. Yeah, let's get it done. Well, I like it when the plan comes together. The pumpkin fit so nicely on that rag. Look at that. Perfect. It was like it was just meant to be. Well, this is me wishing you a good day. The tomatoes that I still have to take care of is gonna happen on a different day. It's time for me to get a bit of a rest. Have a wonderful, blessed day, everyone. And if you clicked on this video, thank you so much for watching. My name is Sune, and I will be covering more of my life on our little ranch here in the Alberta prairies. Bye.